I saw it. Now I was torn between two things. I was torn between this topic and um burials. So there was let me explain. Alex Okubo final funeral rites happened over the weekend, and there was some form of celebration, right? And quite a few people were like, I know that Nile Yoruba, we don't rejoice when a young person dies, and when it is, but in Igbo land it is done differently. But I was like, you know what, we can put a pin on that one and move it because it's still like sort of fresh. And then today I bumped into Jarvis and Pella's bride price, kinikon, something, something, something. And it was really, really interesting for me. First of all, I'm not a fan of either of them. Maybe it is there's generational difference. I don't know, we're like two generations away from it. Yeah, I'm not that old.
You are old. You're old.
No. There's like different generations and all of that. But I want to talk about it from a different perspective. Now, there's been some form of, is it outrage or backlash that they're both young people, that Jarvis is 24 and Pella is 22. All this information I know out of my will. I mean, beyond that, this other thing against my will. It's not something that I want to know. However, I want us to talk about something. Is age the only determinant that you consider when you want to get married? Or are we going beyond age? Are we talking about the person's readiness? Does age mean, if does 22 mean young and immature? Because I've seen some really, really young people who are mature and have a good head on their shoulder and are really, really, really wise, right? So is age the only determinant, or is it age and maturity? Then there's also, is it age? There's intellectual intelligence, there's emotional intelligence, because you can be intelligent, but you're not emotionally intelligent at all. I mean, there's so many factors. Do you have money? In this their case, I think they have money. They have money. So what are we looking at? We are live on YouTube at WFM 917, and you can listen to us on the go via our website www.wfm917.com. Our phone lines are open if you want. No, it's not if. Please join the conversation 07000 or 0800 0800 1235 917, or you can text or WhatsApp us, send us a voice note on 0703 and 08155 917 917. We have Nima, we have Raquel, and you have to move forward, Jadida. Nobody can see your voice.
Jadida.
Thank you. Okay, who wants to start first? Okay, Nima.
Okay. So when it comes to marriage,
Mhm.
I feel the requirements are, please, not love.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's anything called love.
Wow.
I feel we tend to fool ourselves.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Nima had started saying it. I was just like, hey, baby, you don't even what? Somebody thinks right about my brain.
telling you.
What do you mean there's nothing?
To start with, there's nothing called love.
Why?
For you.
It's just a
or what you
division
think.
mess.
Believe your parents love you.
Yes, they do.
So
But none that is
romantic love is what you mean.
romantic
You have to
love.
qualify. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't believe there's anything called
Do you
romantic.
believe your parents love each other?
I don't know. It's up to them.
Oh, no. But do you love your parents?
Obviously.
That is different. She says romantic love. She's talking
Romantic
about
love.
yes.
Okay. I don't believe in it.
Wow.
I have to start that. But then I don't think age alone determines,
Mhm.
because some people might say age determines maturity, but no,
Hmm.
it actually differs. It varies from individual to individual. So people need to be actually as age too, because there are certain things you expect from a 20-year-old. There are certain things you expect from someone who is 30. So age matters. Emotional intelligence also goes a long way, because some people might be old, they might not have that emotional intelligence to be able to take some things, you know. From what I've seen, I'm a kicker in the meal, but from what I've seen, many things happen in marriages that you need to be emotionally intelligent to be able to take and to sustain your marriage. And also book intelligence. Yes,
Yeah.
you need that also because who wants to marry a dummy? You need to be intelligent also in that aspect. Then to mention is not the least money. You need to have money.
Now money be
Money
fine,
is very
Bobo.
important. Though.
Yeah.
People say, "Oh, laughing shock, oh, bearing." And it's your balo they marry. So, and I think Jarvis and Pella have that already. The money is there. So I think it's just emotional intelligence, book intelligence, like I call it, and to a certain extent, age. To a certain extent, age. Because there are things you expect from them. But I don't feel age alone matters because age is, in the grand scheme of things, age is something little. It depends on the individual. So far, they are above the legal age or they are the legal age. Why not get married? We don't need to condemn them for Pella being 22, am I right?
Yeah.
And Jarvis being 24.
Mhm.
At those ages, they might actually be ready enough for marriage if they feel yes they can go into it and they can fulfill the expectations of each other without necessarily making it seem like they are going into a punishment instead of something that should be blissful. Why not let them get married?
Okay. I think what I find really interesting about this situation is that I remember seeing that they had broken up and they had gone separate ways. And then he was I think she went somewhere and they said, I think somebody had asked her, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I think she said no, and I saw that he said he was upset. And he was upset, Abby. He nearly
He attempted.
he attempted to off
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Oh right.
It's not
Oh,
to buy. So
that's not love. I'm sorry. Love is not
that's
obsessive.
obsession. That's obsession.
That is not obsessive. But my question to you, Raquel, is so in this Nigeria that we live in, using that as that's where we live, our context.
Yeah.
Why is there so much emphasis on age? You will hear you're already almost 30 and you're not married. Ah, you're 35, no children. Like age is such a
Yeah,
big thing.
Yeah.
When you have interactions with people, you're saying, "Do you know how old I am? I know your mates." So if age is not as, and I didn't say you said it's not as important, but if it's not as important, because you hear people say age is nothing but a number when we want to be foolish, that's when we say it, right? But so why, if we're saying those things when it comes to certain things, why is there so much? Yes, in age, what marriage, job, responsibilities. I mean, it goes from here to there.
Okay, so I'll just backtrack a little for what she said. She mentioned she doesn't really relate to romantic love, but I beg to
Back to her, don't worry.
girl, I believe in romantic love.
You
Any
look
kind of
like it.
love. You will see me there. Now, talking about age when it comes to marriage, right? Now, if you backtrack a little, right? Most of our parents, most of them, they got married at a very tender age. Like my mom got married at 18. She got married at 18. Our elder sister, I think a little bit maybe between 19 20 thereabouts, right? So looking at all of these things now. To me, I
And
don't
your
really
parents are still together.
Yes. So do you understand when people are saying they're backlashing Pella and what's her name?
Jarvis.
I'm like, can you backtrack a little? Our parents, what age were they when they got married? And they're still together. People are celebrating 30 years, 40 years in marriage, right? So back to what she said. I believe age is something I don't really think age is a big deal. What is important now is the readiness of the parties involved in marriage, emotional readiness, the intellect, the financial aspect, the spiritual aspect, because in as much as you're trying to go into marriage, you need to be spiritually firm now, right? So why age is something very important? It's because we're in Nigeria. You can't just, I mean, that thing, Otimula, is like, it don't dare our blood. If you're not, if somebody comes out and say, oh, because somebody comes out and say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." Maybe you're 30. Let me use myself as an example. I'm 30, right? My mom is really Rachel. you don't deal home. She's supposed to marry. You know, this kind of thing. No, she doesn't say it as a pressure kind of stuff, but she just put it out there and let me understand. Because age is not for let me even talk about the women's side. Age is something that we need to hold on to firmly, especially when we get into marriage and stuff like that. So in Nigeria as the whole, age is very, very important. It's a big deal. It's really a big deal in the office space, the marital space, in any kind of space, because people will look down on you, right? People will look down on you, but it's that age that will differentiate the category of which you are. So yeah.
Jedida, right?
Yeah.
Or Jedediah.
Jadida.
Jedida. You're currently in uni, right?
Yeah.
A guy, are you ready for marriage? On the spot. I'm just asking because I'm supposing that you're probably within the same age range.
Yeah.
If somebody came, I don't know if you have a boyfriend or not, I don't know. But if a guy came and said he wanted to get your hand in marriage,
My hand in marriage.
yes.
Do I know him?
Okay, that's a good question. Go ahead.
Firstly, I don't support. For me, I can never do arranged marriages.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, coming back from
I don't think I can do arranged marriages because, first of all, I don't know you. You're just somebody that came out of nowhere and
Mhm.
all of a sudden you want me to get married to you, or our parents made alliances and we already have to marry. So the thing about relationships is that yes, you might love a person, but when it comes to marriage, before the marriage, you already have butterflies and everything. You'll be like, oh my man, I can't wait to get married. We'll go to Paris, we'll do this, we'll do that. But butterflies, they don't last. I think that is actually what leads to many divorces because you feel, oh, it's going to be forever. But once everything calms down, it starts to get confusing. And then you start to think, oh, I'm not enjoying this marriage again. Should I just divorce him? And when it comes to love and marriage, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm very scared of marriage.
why?
I want to marry, but I'm scared.
Why?
It's more of the right person,
Mm-hmm.
like choosing the right person. Because one, again, you also need to involve God when it comes to choosing the right person.
Absolutely.
Because you might not know who you are getting married to. It might show you something on the surface level, but deep down it might be something else. Yes. That's what many people they get into marriages. For example, now some people, because he's a church boy, he's a tongue speaking man. Like I like that marriage,
Mhm.
you find out he's an adulterer.
Hey, or a woman beater.
Yes, an
Mm.
abuser. And then it's like there's no going back. Yes, it's like there's no going back. And the man too, yes. I would actually like my man. Spirit.
I like my man. Okay.
I would like my man to be spiritually active
Mhm.
because clearly I think the Bible says one will chase 1,000, two will chase
Mhm.
tens of thousands. So I want situations whereby we are encouraging each other to fast
Mm.
or to pray. Like probably at night.
Neyman doesn't believe.
I believe it's possible, honestly.
This is a different conversation because I'm just like, what who hurt you, Nima?
I beg it's delusion, man.
No, who hurt you now? Have you had a boyfriend before?
Never.
So how
Some do not believe in love.
this I beg is strong.
It's strong. Nima, I'll wait for the guy who's going to come and sweep you off your feet, and you'll be like, oh,
Planning for marriage.
you're also waiting.
Marriage.
Exactly,
I told
marriage.
Arranged
told
marriage.
everybody in my house.
Why?
Because I see my friends and everybody, and then I'm
Arranged
like,
marriage seems more scary
fear
than
me
love
this
marriage.
stress. Not even when you date, you said to that you have to involve God. Imagine you date for 5 years and all that, and you enter the marriage plan. You see that the person you got married
Truly know people,
Yeah,
no
that's
matter
what
what.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but I feel like you're like, I understand what you're saying because some people you don't have experience doesn't have to be your own personal teacher to teach you that
Yeah, true.
things will happen.
Yes.
You might see, like you
Learn
rightly
from
said,
people.
from people's
Mhm.
mistakes. But I feel like learning from people's mistakes you have to also know where to draw the line between I've learned from them, but I'm not going to allow the trauma follow me. I'm not even trying to convince
Anyway,
you.
she's even blinking at
I'm
light.
not trying to convince you. I'm just saying because everybody has trauma that they're dealing with. If you
Yeah.
ask 1, 2, 3, Rachel, what's the issue? Tell me. No, tell me your own points. Tell me. Come to the mic. You can share with
I
Nima.
also feel like failure is not something that should bring you down. It's something that should teach you to do better.
Exactly.
Okay,
Good point.
On this
You
case, I
understand?
think I used to be like Nima, that would be like, love that boy that showed me shaggy.
Rachel.
I even need
But then, sadly, I witnessed a very
Just I
beautiful
understand.
marriage. and
Your
I would
brother's
say-
my yes, yes.
And I would say love is actually magnificent. I don't think unconditional love exists. You can get-
Unconditional
you
love
can get
exists.
that. It's only from God and your
Yeah.
mother.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think. I think there's a
Wait,
reason.
I disagree.
I
Well,
think, I think there's a reason. It's not unconditional. I think you choose the person every single day. So but it's not unconditional. There's a reason why you love that person.
okay, I understand what you mean. Mm-hmm.
So I used to be like, kind of like, oh my god, no. When I see love face to face, I don't even know.
You melt.
Ah,
Wine, you go melt.
Okay, and then they broke your heart. Oh, you broke their heart.
No, there was not any heartbreak. I'm talking about my brother's love because I saw it on my
Oh, right.
One-on-one I've ever experienced it. And kind of thing.
You're still young. Yeah, don't be in a
For
hurry.
those who believe in love, I wish you the best.
The question really is age the only determinant when it comes to marriage, or are there other things? And the ladies have rightly talked about finances, spiritual backing, like there's also emotional intelligence as well. Character. Yes,
You can see the
character.
signs. You must focus on the signs before
Yeah.
marriage.
Marriage.
Focus on potentials.
Yes.
So you think that
Yeah.
people are unjustly accusing this couple
For
of
me,
getting?
yes.
Okay, why?
Like I said, let's backtrack a little. Look at our parents. I'm using our parents as a case.
Yeah.
They are still
No, but I'm
people that-
asking. So sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
From the perspective of what we know of them
them
on social media.
media.
Rachel.
Yeah.
The thing is that I'm not looking from their age perspective. I've seen people who are younger.
Yeah.
Yes.
18,
Yeah.
and I
Yes.
support it honestly. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Yes, you are matured by the brain.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. But I've seen cases, right? So I understand where you guys are navigating towards. I've seen cases where I won't want to say the guy was not serious, but for lack of it, wasn't serious. But when he got married, when it dawned on him, the other parts of him started coming out. He was becoming responsible, accountable, and stuff like that.
One in a
What I
million.
see
Yeah.
happening is the fact that Travis is the lady, right?
Yes.
She is going to have to be the mature one,
Do you think she's
Yeah.
pregnant?
and
Hmm.
I don't know.
so, bro.
She looks like it.
And she'll have to carry a lot of things. And she saw him before getting married to him. So if she's cool with it, then
I'm not really, I don't know what to say, but there was this video I saw on YouTube where Jarvis was with Pella and she was just making noise, like all this playful kind of noise, because obviously you're in love with somebody, you want to be goofy. And then the next thing he's saying is, are you,
He was insulting her.
yes, he was insulting her.
And he was, I think it was a bit violent. There was a video I saw after the AMVCAs, I think.
Yeah.
So for me, don't say that he's married, I will teach you. Whatever you see before the marriage, you are going to see times 10 after the marriage.
she saw him now. So
They're good together.
Butterflies
Yeah,
don't
good to
last
go.
after marriage. honestly.
But how long have they been dating?
Nigerian
They've been
girls
over
don't
a
love
year.
No, it's more than a year. Oh.
More than a year.
It's been a while. Oh. I mean,
Right.
This is
I was
2021.
in, I think, I was in 200 level when I had a story for the first time. So I think it's been long.
Over 2 years.
No. Oh, close to 3 or 4 years now.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Okay.
been long.
oh, wow. I mean, I don't say all the best to them, but do you think? Because I asked if she was pregnant, because some of the ladies at the, when I went into the admin office were like, "Oh, that she's
I
pregnant."
think I saw. Sorry to cut you short. I think I saw a blog whereby Pella was. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think allegedly it was confirming something like that. Pella is not.
Yeah. So
It's not maybe
I'm going to move to my next question. Do you think that pregnancy is okay? Like, is pregnancy a valid reason to get married to the person?
no.
Yes.
Why? I'm coming to the news. Why? Yes.
Because why should a child be born outside marriage?
Yeah, but they don't care for themselves.
Oh well.
They might they
Please
understand
don't,
you.
please. I don't know. I think
No,
that's
no, 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 no,
it's
no, no,
sure that can bring someone to be pregnant, but it's not sure that you carry inside marriage.
Because
I
marriage.
like that.
it's about the kids, so nobody wants to be in the marriage that is
Yes,
unhealthy, and the children
Okay.
are going to grow up watching those things. It's not
Yeah.
healthy. You
Okay,
can co-parent.
from my gendered point of view, I would say getting married. Maybe you can get divorced. From my gendered point of view, I believe if they get married, even if
Nima,
you
come and leave our studio.
No, it's not sensible.
A Bible perspective, but even out of like whether
Yeah,
you're Christian
mentally,
or
it's not even-
Muslim,
it's not supposed to.
divorce is
I know it's and I know it's heavy. That's why I said my point of view.
No, no,
If
no,
he
no,
gets
no.
married
Getting
to
the
this
money
guy,
from
if they are
whatever
married,
you-
at
child
least the
support or
child is legitimate.
No, 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 no. Rachel, talk to
Don't
me.
get into what you know you can't finish. Don't
Sharing,
bite.
sharing the
How did they say?
the wealth? Like 50,
How do they say? Don't bite more than you can chew.
Don't bite more than you
Please,
can
abeg.
chew.
No.
But even if they don't get married, it will be hard to share anything 50-50.
Her money now.
She's
That's her
rich.
money.
We are here
She's
for the child. I mean,
No,
we created
okay.
the child together. So why
Are we
focusing on
saying
the
because
child?
Jarvis is rich, Jarvis, did I
Yeah.
get it right?
Mhm.
Is rich?
Yeah.
See, this is what I tell me. Or are we saying any other woman in her position, or we are focusing on them alone? I think everyone.
It doesn't mean, yeah.
See this thing.
So don't be
That-
nice.
Me, my jaded, my point of view is don't open your legs for somebody that you didn't create with. That's it. I always say that no matter what you do, whether you're single or you're married, the consequences of your actions will always lie with you. Let me explain. You're a single girl, you get pregnant, not only you will carry that belly.
Yeah, only you.
You're a married woman, not only you
Only
will
you
carry.
can
And I'm sorry, I know today is Father's Day, but I'm not even trying to be funny. But I mean, in terms of the man can
It's your
only
body.
try as much as possible to
Yeah.
Or like I
empathize
said
with
on
you.
Friday.
Like, yeah, like you're the only one that carried that baby,
Mhm.
right? You're the only one responsible for that baby.
Yeah, your
Everything
body
is changing,
Yeah.
right? And then you know, we've seen cases of on Friday, no, on Thursday, kids came here, right, from a school for excursion, and we were playfully asking them, boys,
Boys are better
and girls, and most of them kept on saying, "Daddy, when daddy comes back from work, he just sits down, eats, and he sleeps and watches TV." These children, they are 8, 9, 10. They
Yeah.
picked up these things. Imagine that a child has not even come into the mix at
Mm.
all. This can be what you're anticipating for. God forbid. So, as a woman, you love the person, love has finished you, you've seen all the signs. Oh, yes, I want to still marry this person. You have to ask yourself an extra question. If I procreate with this person, will I be a single married woman or single married mother?
True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Would I be a single mother in my marriage? Because these things, you can't just say, "Oh,
I love.
Marriage is for life.
yes, I mean, these things, like
Yeah.
even with age, like Rachel rightly said, I've seen young people who got married 18, 17, and they're still together. In fact, I admire them because I'm just like, wow, you guys have been together for that long. They have their children, and then the children look like they're like their age and their friends.
Yeah.
If I could do it again, I don't know, I cannot lie. Because even at 25, I didn't think that I was ready. I didn't think that I was ready for marriage. Even when at 25, I was just like, oh my God, it's scary. When I got married at 30. Even at that, I was like, yeah, you mean I'm signing my whole life to somebody? Like, I used to be responsible for my own decisions. Now there's somebody else who I have to be or conscious of.
Yeah.
That's you and the person. Not to now talk about when children are involved.
See, this marriage thing is scary.
It is.
My mom is trying to rush me, and I'm like, me, me.
How?
I still have years ahead of me. How old am I now? Let me still give myself some time.
Mhm.
That's why I said age is not the only issue.
Mhm.
Because what my mom tells me now is she tries to say it's like from a caring point of view and not like she's rushing me
Mhm.
or trying to be insensitive. But she says a lot
Mhm.
that "Nima shumoko tobi."
Mm.
And this usual men don't like big.
Ah, baby.
So you have to get
If
married.
the bigger the better.
What's that?
Chicken.
Obvious.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah.
Are
And
you
they,
serious?
I'm serious.
Oh,
Like, oh,
really?
you're slim, or not be you are defined. Because it's that, oh,
There's
this
something to hold.
reasons.
During our parents' time.
It
Because
get up to you.
preference for slim girls came up during our parents' time. Because I remember that I used to eat late.
Are you serious?
I used to eat late, and then my dad used to complain, I'm getting fat, or if you eat late, you get fat.
Mhm.
But then he now made reference that guys are not looking for big girls, they're looking for slim girls.
Mhm.
And I was like telling him that Gen Z, Gen Z are looking for
What?
big hips.
I see them. You know, I think sometimes I have like a love-hate relationship with my weight. So sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm so big. I'm like, you're still skinny. Oh." I'm telling myself that. Do you understand? But like, there's so much, like you rightly said, there's so many things, all these things, all these trends, they will come and go. But what will remain? Wow, wow, wow. Ladies, it's been a very, very interesting conversation today. I think one thing that we all agreed on was